Hello everybody, my name is Cole Marnes, and thank you guys for tuning in this video. In today's episode, we'll be talking about part 2 in the NFL. If you missed part 1, of course, you can go down in the description below, click on the link, and it'll take you right to part 1. You can do that before or after, it's up to you, of course. But right now, we're going to start off with this video. I'm going to start off with the NFC playoff picture, as we're getting only with 6 weeks left on the season, getting down to the teams who are going to be fighting for those positions. And right now, we have a lot of teams fighting for this and in this NFC playoff picture. As right now, let's talk about our division leaders. As in first place would be 9-1 Dallas, who is leading the NFC East. Then in second place is the Seattle Seahawks, who are 7-2-1, leading the NFC West. Third place we have the Detroit Lions, who are 6-4, leading the NFC North. And in fourth place right now is the Atlanta Falcons, who are also 6-4 and leading the NFC East and NFC South, excuse me. And then for our playoff pictures, both teams coming out of the NFC East, as the New York Giants at 7-3, and in sixth place the Washington Redskins at 6-3-1. Right now, 8 teams fighting for that playoff final for those wild card spots that those two teams have, and right now the Minnesota 6-4 right now tied with the same record as the Detroit Lions, so if they can pick up a win against the Lions on Thursday, they can move into that playoff division leading spot in third. Then after them, they have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Philadelphia Eagles at 5-5. The Arizona Cardinals at 4-5-1. And then 4 teams at 4-6. We have the New Orleans Saints, the Carolina Panthers, the Green Bay Packers, and the Los Angeles Rams. So all 8 of those teams trying to find their way into those 2 playoff spots. So 10 teams pretty much right now we have for a fight for that playoff spot. I think I forgot to mention in the last video that there's only 1 team so far eliminated from the playoffs. Of course, that is the very, very sad Cleveland Browns. And anyways, we're going to start off with our games here in part 2, as we'll start off with Sunday at 1 o'clock games, as we'll start with the San Diego Chargers against the Houston Texans. San Diego coming to this game 4-6 and coming off a very needed bye week after seeming they had the ball rolling. They just started falling back a little more after suffering a couple losses. And then for the Houston Texans, they come to this game 6-4, and last week having a loss against the Oakland Raiders on Monday night, in a game I think they probably should have won because some questionable calls where the ball was spotted, which was very, very bad spots. And also Osweiler getting a laser in the eyes while trying to throw the ball in the first half, I think caused for a little bit of distraction for him as well. So the Mexico City fans weren't too happy with the Houston Texans, and the Texans were not happy with them as well, as probably Houston wants to see Houston back in Mexico City anytime soon. And this one, I'm going to go with the upset in this one, the San Diego Chargers. I mean, yes, Houston did play a good game against the Oakland Raiders last week, but that defense also did not look too good against this Houston Texans team. I think San Diego, defense has been improving week by week, and I think they can do a good job here against this Texans offense. And I think Philip Rivers can at least do a little bit here on offense as well for his team. Of Melvin Gordon in the backfield, who's been playing very, very good so far this year. Even though his receivers are pretty banged up for the Chargers, I think he can do something with this team. I'm going to go with the upset. You can call it an upset in this one. I'm going to go with the San Diego Chargers winning this one on the road against the Texans 20-17. Our next game, we have the San Francisco 49ers take on the Miami Dolphins. Niners come to this game 1-9 after losing to New England last week, and right now on a 9-game losing streak. And for the Miami Dolphins, they're 6-4. If they win against a Los Angeles Rams in a final second touchdown to give them the lead. And right now they are on a 5-game winning streak. And this one, I think this is going to be closer than most people expect. I think 49ers are looking better and better each week as they are ending up giving New England a little bit of the game until they start to pull away at the end. And this one, I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins at home, though. The Dolphins team's been looking really, really good so far. Ajayi, again, having over 80 yards rushing in that game, close to 100 yards in last week's game. And Ryan Tannehill, not playing still great football, but he's doing enough to keep his teams in the game. And right now, I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins this one and keep this winning streak going and keeping the San Francisco losing streak going as well, as I had the Dolphins win this one at home against the 49ers 24-21. Our next game, we have the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New Orleans Saints. Los Angeles comes to this game 4-6 after losing to Miami last week, and Jared Goff making his first career start last week as well. Not looking too bad as he went 17 for 31. Only threw for 134 yards, but did not turn the ball over, which is a good sign if you're having a quarterback thing you want to see. And then for the New Orleans Saints, they are 4-6 after taking a loss to the Carolina Panthers on Thursday Night Football. And this one, I got to go with the New Orleans Saints in this one. This offensive thing is going to overpower this Los Angeles defense, even though this is a very good defense for running. this team doesn't like to run the ball too much, so I believe they should be able to take advantage of this one through the air. Drew Brees will find the holes in this defense, especially with his great receivers in Snead and Cooks, and then Fleener as well. And I believe this Saints team is going to be able to overpower this Rams defense and team overall. As Goff may have a better game because he's going against a weaker defense in this one, but I'm going to get the Saints to win this one at home, 31-21. Now we'll head to our 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time games as the Seattle Seahawks take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seattle comes to this game 7-2-1 and picking up a very big win against the Philadelphia Eagles. Right now on a 3-game winning streak and leading the NFC West pretty convincingly right now, as they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 5-5 and pick up a victory over the Kansas City Chiefs, and right now trying to make their way into the playoff picture as they are 2 games back in that one right now, or a game and a half technically, I guess you could say, because of the tie for Washington. But in this one, I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks on the road. This defense is just going to be way too strong for this Tampa Bay team. As Winston, we knows he's got a thing for turning the ball over as well, so don't surprise if he throws a couple interceptions against the Legion of Boom in this one. And that's why I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks, picking the win against Tampa Bay on the road, 24-14. Next, we have a very interesting one here as the Carolina Panthers will take on the Oakland Raiders. Carolina comes to this game 4-6. They win last week against the New Orleans Saints on Thursday Night Football. But a big thing for this team is they're losing their defensive captain, possibly as Kuechly, who got hurt last week in very scary ways. It looked like he was struggling to breathe, so I still don't know what happened to him in that game. Even though it said he had a concussion, but I don't think you would struggle breathing if you have a concussion. I'm not a doctor, so I can't really tell you too much. But we'll see if Kuechly will be back in the field on Sunday. And then for the Oakland Raiders, they are right now 8-2 after picking up a nice victory against the Houston Texans on a 4-game winning streak, and right now leading the AFC West. In this one, I do like the Oakland Raiders in the black hole at home. These guys have been playing great football. Last week, a little bit of a setback, but the team stepped up on the 8-2 at the end, as they had no running game in that game. Even though Murray was technically considered hurt in that game, he still had a good key play at the end with about a 40-50 yard reception at the end, which led him to the victory leading touchdown by Cooper. And I'm going to go with the Oakland Raiders at home, this one over the Carolina Panthers, especially if Kuechly is not on the field as well. I think this could help this Oakland Raiders the offense. Raiders are going to win this one 24-20 over the Panthers. Our next game, we have the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets in an AFC East battle. New England coming to this game 8-2 and pick up a victory against the San Francisco 49ers. The Jets coming to this game 3-7, coming off a bye week and a needed bye week after the struggling season they've had so far this year. And in this one, it's going to be a close game because it is a New York Jets game. These two always end up putting out great games and close games as well. But I'm going to go with the Patriots on the road in this one. The Patriots just, I think, have a better team. It's still a question mark who's going to be quarterback for the Jets, I believe, as Petty played last week for the Jets, and he did an alright job, but not a great job, so we'll be able to see if Fitzpatrick maybe comes back in or not. But in this one, I'm going to go with the New England Patriots, pick up the win against the Jets on the road, 27-24. Then we go to Sunday Night Football, where the Kansas City Chiefs take on the Denver Broncos. As these two teams, you're right now AFC wildcard teams, so this will help out some of those teams chasing these two. As Kansas City comes to this game 7-3, they lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week, and then the Denver Broncos at 7-3 as well, coming off a bye. So, and that's two teams that have very, very good defense. Offenses on and off. I feel like they're pretty short yardage kind of offenses to both quarterbacks. Not a deep ball thrower in Alex Smith. And, God, I forgot his name now. Holy crap. I'll come back to me. But anyways, both these teams not really good at airing out the ball. As we'll see what happens in this one. As right now, I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos in this one. Right now, the Denver Broncos team, I think that defense is just looking very, very strong, even though they had a couple setbacks this year. But I think they'll be able to do something in this game and be able to set it up for their offense, who's been on and off this year. The same with the Kansas City Chiefs, who just did not look like they often showed up last week as Alex Smith and company could not get anything done. As in this one, I'm going to go with the Denver Broncos, picking up the victory in this one, 17-13. Well, for some reason I cannot think of his name. Wow, I'm having a brain fart right now. But anyways, Denver's going to win this game, I believe, 17-13. Now we head to Monday Night Football, where the Green Bay Packers will take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Green Bay comes to this game 4-6, as they ended up losing to the Washington Redskins last week, and right now on a 4-game losing streak. By the way, I just thought of it now. Simeon is quarterback for the Denver Broncos. My bad. I didn't say that first, so I don't look like an idiot on here. But anyways, go back to Green Bay. They're right now on a 4-game losing streak. A very surprising thing that they are on this bad of a streak. This is a very, very good team. Pretty much the same team as last year. It's just this defense has been taking some hits. They don't have Eddie Lacy again. They don't really have a running game. That's another thing that's hurting the Packers right now. But it'll be interesting to see this team get things going here and try to make a playoff run before the season ends. And then for the Philadelphia Eagles to come to this game 5-5 after suffering a loss to the Seattle Seahawks. And in this one, this was a coin flip to me. Both these teams, I think, can do something, as the Eagles have a great defense, but the Packers team, you can usually never want to count them out because it is led by Aaron Rodgers and his team. They like to play good football near the end of the season. That's why I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers in this one. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have to step up here at some point and lead this team and talk to this team and tell them this is what we need to do. This is what we got to go. This is what we got to do to get back in this playoff, get back into the playoffs here. And I think Green Bay is a team that is known to do that. So I'm going to have the Green Bay Packers pick up the win against the Philadelphia Eagles, 24-20 on Monday Night Football. And that is it here for part 2 in the NFL in Week 12. If you guys, again, if you missed part 1, you can go down in the description below, click on the link, and it'll take you right to that video. In that video, I talked about the AFC playoff picture and, of course, the Thursday night Thanksgiving games and all the other 1 o'clock games as well on Sunday. If you guys want to leave your comments below, I'd love to hear what you guys got to think. What do you guys think about the NFC playoff picture right now, and who could possibly make their way into that wild card or division spots? Who's going to fill? What spots do you think everybody's going to fill? What do you think about this week's games? Do you agree with my picks or do you not agree with them? Love to hear what you guys got to say. If you want to talk to me on Twitter, you can do that at ColeMartins57. Love talking about sports. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say as well. Again, that's at ColeMartins57. You can, if you like this video, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. And if you want to subscribe to my channel and see some more of my NFL videos or other videos that I post, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate both of those. And thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, you guys all have a great Thanksgiving this week. Hope you eat a lot of food. Enjoy, get some free time with the family. Enjoy talking to them. And of course, watch some football this week. Enjoy your time off. Thank you guys for tuning this video, and you guys all have a great day.